Thank you, sweet.
I think she's just trying to.
All right, I'm gonna guide you on your quiz, what you need to study, and then we're gonna start section 7-5, I think it is. We're gonna come back to 4 after spring break. Quick summary of the week, because I feel like I'm confused, and if I'm confused, you're confused. Today's Tuesday. Okay, I'm thinking out loud. We are going to go over what's on your quiz, which is when? Good. After that, I'm going to start a new lesson. Please understand, the new lesson is not on the quiz, okay? Do y'all hear me? It is not on the quiz. I'm getting ready to show you what's on there. Tomorrow, you don't see me. Thursday, quiz only. Have a great spring break. You got it? The only thing I will tell you, y'all know Maggie, my older daughter? She got hurt really bad Friday night in her game. Okay, girl from Western Carolina literally karate chopped her in the leg. It was a red card. They took her off the field. Like, they took both girls. One girl had to go to the locker room. One girl had to go to the trainer. That was my daughter. It's bad. If you don't mind praying for her, because it's either a 4-week injury or a 12-month injury. And we found out her knee. It's her knee. That's why we need prayer. I would much rather be 4-week. Her kneecap is about that big. And we're praying it's just her kneecap and not her ACL. It was a ball in the air, and you know Maggie, she's 5'11", she's a big girl, she's going for the ball. And the girl, she literally, with her foot, her cleat, in the air.
I think it was her hand.
No. It was, here's Maggie, here's the girl, here's Maggie's leg, the girl went for the, she might be out, not Maggie. The other girl may be kicked off for the rest of the season. And it's my kid. What's that? It looks like it. I don't think it was like, oh, I'm going to take it. It was beyond dirty. It's probably Maggie's mean. She knows it, but that's her position. But it was awful because we weren't there and I saw it on TV.
Oh, no.
That's the worst part about it.
That makes you want to get in the car and go to Furman, doesn't it?
It does. But they're taking care of it. It's fine. But this is just where it's either a 4-week or a 12-month.
Where is Furman even at?
Greenville, South Carolina, 2 hours away.
You can make it about an hour.
Yeah, it's good. So, if you don't mind, selfishly for me, pray for Maggie and that it is crazy enough. It's just her kneecap. I'll even take a broken kneecap. I will. I know that sounds kind of weird, but at this rate, it's.
She has to come home.
No, they because of how serious the karate chop was, Furman is doing everything. It's quite nice, I have to say. In the way of, I want to be there, obviously. That sounds backwards, but like they're taking really good care of her, because they're in charge of her. She represents Furman, which is a bonus, right? Yeah, we'll see. No, they called us every day. They need the swelling to go down. It's awful. Okay. Quiz. You remember the growth and decay sheet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looks like this. All right, you got it? Graph. Remember, you're going to put it in your calculator and equation of asymptote, x equals, all that good stuff. Domain is the x value. The range is what?
The Y. But you told us that it'd be all real numbers for the domain.
Yes. Did y'all hear what we said?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I like that. So you have 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Now y'all got me all upset.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is, for the domain, is it really all the numbers again? For all of them?
Yeah.
Did I list that question?
That's okay. 4 and 5, okay, is, you have the bases, like, you have to be the same. Like 5 to so-and-so power equals, let's see. Here it is. This stuff. So you have, remember, you have to make the bases the same. Rewrite it with an exponent. Okay, so the base here will be 3. Y'all either loved this or you didn't.
I want to say. Oh, then I say that.
And then, so also your exponent, your graph sheet looked like this.
Okay, so number 2 is number 1 on the quiz.
And last but not least, what your homework was for today. Guys, the key for this is this formula up here. Okay. Evaluate. What does evaluate mean? What do we do? Put it in your calculator, okay? And then you go from one form to the other. All right? So basically, it's on 3 sections: the graphing, growth, decay, the exponential equations, where you have to create the base, this right here, and then intro to logarithms. All right, any questions? Okay. She has to get an X-ray first. Who knew the rule? You have to get X-ray before you get MRI. Who made that rule? Like, that's the silliest thing I've ever heard. So it just makes this whole thing drawn out even
Are
longer.
they paying for everything? Or is that girl paying for everything?
Bingo. Y'all, it was awful.
You have the video of your phone?
What's that?
You have the video of it?
My husband might. It was, it'll be fine.
Honestly, you can probably look up.
Okay. I am only gonna get a little bit, it depends actually. We'll see. Okay, please remember what I'm getting ready to do is not on your quiz. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
This is not on the quiz. Right.
I tried to do, I thought that was our homework last night, I was trying to do it. And I had a little bit of. Are we gonna do notes with this? This is cool.
I am going to give you a few notes, and I'm going to give you a few All right, so remember quiz on graphing, on the exponential equation, and intro to logarithms. All right, and add a paper. I know Grace is out, that was a planned absence, and Abby is also out.
I did that homework in her dorm.
Okay. It's a good day to work it out.
She's like pretty much always like home for like the same amount of weeks.
So if you paid attention with our sections, we are skipping 7.4 and coming back to that after spring break. Right now, I'm going to start section 7.5, okay?
Do you really just put down like log 30 and that's your answer? Or is it more complicated?
Okay, don't get ahead. Everybody look, before I get started. X out 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3, you're not going to be expected to do, okay? For the simple reason of what she just said. It's a property. That's what we're doing today is properties of logarithms. I'm going to do my famous abbreviations. Property of logs.
Today the last day of March.
No, tomorrow.
No, there's
Tomorrow's the 31st.
Okay.
So tomorrow's gonna be the last day.
so what?
It's like 31 days of March, and then the next month will be like 30 days, and so it pretty much like goes in like order from like every month, 31, like 30.
Was it leap year today?
Oh no.
No, that's wrong month.
Is that April? February.
That's February.
It's February, and like leap year in February, it happens like every 4 years because Augustus Caesar like stole like a day.
16.
All right. Here's the product property. So this is just one more way of going from one form to the next. Product property is the log of base b to the x value plus the log of base b y equals, do you see what happened?
We're multiplying now.
Well, kinda, yeah. Then we're gonna divide and then we're gonna do a power. We got 3 to do.
Oh,
Product, quotient, and power.
Right.
All right, so real quick, I'll show you an example. Hey, look at that log I just wrote. What's the understood base? 10, okay? So basically, all this is you're condensing it. Condense means bring it together. So log of 3 plus log of 5, what this is saying is that is equal to log of, what's 3 times 5? 15. And I just like putting parentheses around it just because.
Isn't it so odd? Is that it?
No, that's not crazy.
Here's another one. I'm so glad you asked, Emma.
Y'all are so nosy.
We're running these stairs.
It's not hard, I promise. All right, so now we're going to go the other way. Okay, I'm going to go the reverse. Because of what we just wrote, let's break this up. This is what you're going to be expected to do. Go from one form to the next. Here you have log of base 2, 3 times x times y. So let's break it apart. Log base 2 to the number 3 plus log base 2 to the variable x plus log base 2 to the variable, anybody?
Why?
Y.
If we write log in all percent, can it say?
That's up to you. I'm not going to grade your notes,
so you
but
just-
understand it's usually just,
It's just sometimes it's like
What?
a 10. The head.
I get it. You want me to start writing in cursive?
I don't mind.
I'll try it. All right. Any questions? Product property is right there. How am I going to assess you on it? I'm going to give you this right here, and I'm going to say write it using the product property. You're going to say that. Or I'll do the reverse. I can give you this, and you can break it up. Well, for 15, I need to be more specific. So this is a better one. So I'm going to say expand using the product property. You see condense, what's the opposite of condense? Expand. You're just doing the reverse, okay? If you look on, we'll come back to that. Pretty sure you're not going to be able to do this yet. All right, look, product, what's the opposite of multiplication? Division. The answer to that is called quotient. You've never heard the word quotient?
I have.
Okay. It may have been a while.
I remember the word or something.
Quotient property is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Log base b to the value x minus log base b to the value y equals log base b, and here is where it comes. And it goes both ways, okay? So addition is the product property, subtraction is the quotient. All right, again, here are two examples. Okay. Now let's go the other way. All right. I'm going to give you a problem like this, and I'm going to say, expect you to expand. So let's say log base 3 over x y equals I mean, that's basically just the formula. You sure? This is backwards. These are reverse.
Seems like they don't, like, doesn't make very much sense.
Well, we haven't really done any practice with it yet. It will. All right, when you get done, let me know, because I got one more property to give you.
Wait, this is solid?
No. I'm done. I just wrote reverse.
Are we gonna do one like number 4?
Getting ready to. Yeah. All right, we ready? Let me get a new page. And I got one more, and then I will do a few of these. So we good? Okay, power property is the name of this one. Power, hopefully you're thinking exponent. Okay, so for example, here's the, log base b to the x. You see that exponent? Make sure you see what I'm getting ready to do, because this is really the y goes out front times log base b to the x. And here's what it can look like. X to the third. So if you wanted to rewrite this using the power property, where does this 3 go? It goes out front times log. And here is one more. Go backwards. I want you to rewriting it using with the exponent n. So here's my exponent. Where does this 5 go now? Log 2 to the 5th. You got to keep going though, because what is 2 to the 5th power? Anybody know?
No.
2 to the 5th. 2 times 2, 5 times. 32. Yeah. All right. Let's look at IXL very quickly. Algebra 2. If you will give me about 4 minutes, I would appreciate it. R9.
I feel like, get number 5.
I know, I'm coming. We're gonna have to touch base on this after your quiz.
Algebra 2?
There's no R9. There's like no R9 on that support.
I could be in the wrong way, but let's. Give me 1 second.
I was telling the girl that I did for some confidential, but I started talking, we don't Snapchat and I
Oh,
asked her,
S.
she blocked me.
S, sorry, S.
That's mine.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have this on the board. If you read the directions, this is how you're going to be assessed, okay? Expand the logarithm using all expressions exist and are well defined, blah, blah, blah. Write your answer as a sum or difference of common logarithms or multiples of common logarithms. We are doing the product property, which means you're gonna say log 11, right? Then we're gonna add log what?
W.
W. Okay, this is only the product. This is the very first one we just did, okay? All right, so here, again, same property. This is gonna be log what? W. And then you're gonna add, right? Plus log X.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are we adding?
Because that's in the formula. So go back to your notes. I can't show you now because
Right here.
you're multiplying,
Okay.
you got it?
Yes.
Quotient, you subtract. Okay. So here, this is just log 13 plus log what variable? U. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and let's look at S. Sorry, I had the wrong letter.
Is this our homework?
Give me a second. Here's the quotient. So here, okay, this will help you. Log, you see the quotient? 11. So what operation do we need to do now? Minus log U. See? Now these are basic.
That looks like division.
It is. So it's the quotient property, you see right there? So this is where we just subtract.
Just take the fraction bar and move it down.
Okay, so what I want you to do, so by Thursday, give me 1 second. I just changed it. That sheet I gave you, we'll do that in class after your quiz, okay? We're gonna S9, 10. All right, so. It's a low percentage. What are y'all feeling?
55.
35%. It's 35, 40.
10, 40.
45, final.
Will you please put that on element?
Yeah, I will. Well, because I changed, I'll say 40% for all three.
35.
No more negotiations.
39.
You'll be thankful I did it. Don't look at that sheet, please. It will confuse you because it's kind of level hard. Just do these. Guys, 40% is only like 5 or 6 questions.
If you get them right.
If you get them right.
I tried 35.
And I will put this on LMS and text or email Grace and Abby.
That's all right, I
Thank
probably
you.
won't do it.
Feel better. I'm glad you're back.
I know.
Thank you for your email.
I'm gonna go get my mouth flushed out again tomorrow.
They're not putting you under, are they?
Hopefully not. I said he got a piece of bone out, so hopefully that's what it was that was like causing my infection.
I would hope so.
I hope so too.
Bye, hon. Princess, how's your day? Good. You doing good? I like your hair. I really do. Emma, have a good day. I'll see you Thursday. Enjoy chapel tomorrow, y'all. It's Preacher Mike.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know. Preacher